that $700 billion bailout passed the Senate last night and is now on its way to the House. This version a whole lot sweeter than the one that was rejected on Monday. Seems lawmakers needed a little incentive to pass this emergency legislation. The bill adds about $1 billion in tax breaks, including $2 million for the makers of wooden arrows for kids, and another provision to save NASCAR track builders about $109 million a year. Your money's at risk. And we're worried about wooden arrows. All right, we're going to talk about that. Joining us are experts, radio talk show host Chris Markowski. The name of the show, Watchdog on Wall Street. You can get more info from Chris at watchdogonwallstreet.com. Also a financial planner, former investment banker. He's ready to go. Also with us, radio talk show host Steve Cardasco, the name of the show, The Big Money Show on the Big Talker in Philadelphia. All right, gentlemen, thank you both. Chris, let's start with you. Senate made some changes. Is it more palatable for you? I mean, is this better for the taxpayer, or should we still be upset here?
I like prosciutto di Parma, but this is ridiculous.
I do too.
You know, we got there's another one in there. I don't know if you saw this, Mike. There was for rum producers in the Caribbean. Now I'm in Florida. Mojitos for everybody. I mean, ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. I almost wish they went back to the original 3-page bill, but I guess this is trying to sweeten it up for everybody.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that something? What it went to 2 or 3 page bill to 100 pages? Now what are we at, 400 pages?
Yep.
Steve, I know you don't like it however you slice it. Do you hope the House shoots this thing down?
Absolutely. I mean, look, even Hollywood's getting some money out of this.
Yeah,
Bottom
right.
line is, it comes down, it's a bad deal. And that's why there's sweeteners in there. The American public should demand, pick up your pitchforks. Right here, look at my eyes.
Ooh.
Get to Washington. This bill stinks because it's a bad deal. Here's what you need to demand, a better deal for the American people.
All right, you guys. Will it pass? I'll ask you both. Steve, let's start with you. You think the House is going to pass something tomorrow?
I'd be surprised if this passes, only because I expect after this show, Mike, everyone picks up their phone and calls their local representative and demands them not to vote for this bill, or you're going to vote them out of office and start a phone chain. You know, call your friends and family and tell them to call as well.
Hey, the House listened before. We know that. Chris, what about you? You think the House is going to pass this?
It doesn't look like they're going to pass it, but I'm on the opposite side of the coin as Steve. I mean, I manage money for people, small business owners all over the country. They're not so much concerned about the stock market. They're concerned about the credit markets. And when Warren Buffett is getting Tony Soprano-esque type rates from General Electric, the commercial paper markets, they're frozen.
Yeah, good luck.
See, I'm seeing the other way. I'm in that same business. I'm seeing the opposite. I'm seeing Royal Bank America here in Philadelphia area saying we're open for business. We're lending money. I'm seeing Meridian Bank, these little banks that you wouldn't have heard of in the past, saying we're lending money.
What kind of rates? I mean, why do they have money when it seems everybody else there's a credit crunch and credit's frozen?
You know, it's interesting because car dealers are saying that apps are being denied at about 30% clip. Well, maybe that 30% should not be in a car anyway. Maybe it's bad debt. Look, Wrigley's and Mars, the candy company, just did a $20 billion deal last week. Now, they paid 10% for that deal, but they're a triple B company. The American people should be getting Warren Buffett's type of deal.
All right,
I would agree. I would agree with you totally that we should be getting a better deal in regards to getting something like Warren Buffett gets. But to say that the commercial market, the commercial paper market is not frozen is crazy, because it is. I mean, Caterpillar got a horrible deal. That's a AAA rated company. 2 weeks. Oh, actually, last week.
All right.
But did they get a deal?
Got a deal, but not a very good one.
Hey,
and if it costs them more, it hurts jobs, though.
All right,
Steve, it hurts jobs.
But here's the deal. Hey, Mike, let me throw this real quick, and Chris will agree with this. Why do banks pay dividends still? Why is Citigroup and Bank America still paying dividends?
Okay.
Citigroup just chopped their dividend down again.
Chris, let me ask you.
It's over 5%.
All right,
and look, Citigroup. Look what Bank America's over 7%.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you. If I'm Joe,
as the stock price drops, the dividend goes up. I mean, that's simple.
Guys, if I go to buy a car, let's get a basic example here. What kind of credit rating do I need? Do I need money down? I want to buy a $20,000 car. What do I need? How hard is it going to be for me to get credit?
Do you have a good credit score?
Let's say decent. What kind of number do I need? You tell me.
I got a guy here in Philly, if you want a Range Rover, advertises on my show. Give him a call. I'll throw a plug out. He's
I know
in
a guy who
Malvern.
knows a guy.
Range Rover in Malvern. Give him a call.
What kind of credit score, though? What do I need? Do I need 20% down and a 750 score?
Look, above 700 is going to get you a car. Yeah, they're not going to give, it's not going to go back to the way it was. It cannot go back to the way it was. We need to tighten the belt. Maybe more people will take the bus. My grandparents took the bus. Nothing wrong with that.
Let's get a call in real quick, you guys. Ann in Illinois. Ann, go ahead.
Hello, yes. I just think it's terrible they're asking the taxpayers for $700 billion and then have the gall to tack on all that extra, quote, sweetness. And then both presidential candidates voted for it.
Chris, what's with all the pork?
Oh, I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, look at McCain. I mean, he rails against pork. He says he's going to veto every single pork bill out there, yet he voted for this one. So, you know, it's not looking good for him right now at all.
No, it definitely certain. Let's get one more call in. Ed in North Carolina. Ed, go.
Hi, thanks for the opportunity. I have one question for the big boys down on Wall Street. If this had gone the other way with all their shenanigans and all their fancy derivatives and $1 in assets, they borrow $33. If they had made money on this, would they be sending us a check?
Steve, last word. We got to go.
Hey, if you own the stock, maybe you'll get the dividend. But guess what? They're not making money now, but you're still getting a dividend, so probably buy the stock.
All right. Gentlemen, we're going to have to leave it there. Steve Cardasco, Chris Markowski. I know you guys are going to be watching what the House does. Maybe we'll have you guys back and we can bat it around a little more. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.